We're here today, Saturday 16th of May, in London. And this is the scene. 11 o'clock in the morning. It is booming again, just like last year. We are right at the front of the march here. Got a big line of police and a big line of stewards. Keeping the peace, that's what's going on. Yeah, that's me, mate. We've got lots of different flags displaying today. Displaying the big truncheons on, look at that. Some of them have got them, some of them have got the extendables. Hopefully they're not used. They're all chanting, "We want Starmer out" at the moment. Found a bit of scaffolding. I'm going to climb up for a better view before the march starts. Hopefully we don't get caught. We haven't been seen getting up so far. Oh shit. Fuck me. That is a drop. Careful boys, yeah? Right, we've got to this level. We've got a good view of where the protests are going to be marching through. But we're thinking go higher because we're in view of a lot of these windows. Whereas this building's a little bit higher than the others. So if we can get up more out of view, the better. So let's do it. Let's go up further. Right, we've got a perfect position. The chopper is right above us. Like literally hovering above us. Right there. So I don't know if it's in us or not. None of the officers down on the ground are paying any attention, so hopefully it's just doing a flyby, but it does seem to be hovering. Yeah, it's hovering right above us. For fuck's sake. But right now we're just waiting for the march to start. We have got a little picnic. So we're just sat here, eating some munch. Stay low, mate. Right, I've got the roll on the go. Look at that. Fucking ham and coleslaw. The march has started, so it's just a waiting game now. And then the hardest part of it all, I think, even harder than getting up, is going to be getting down without being seen and then joining the crowd again. Wish us luck. The march has started and they're coming towards us now. So we've got one police drone, a helicopter which is unknown, and another helicopter which I think is the news. So we are right on display of everything, but as you can see over there, the march has started. I can't... This is risky. Can you hear that dog? Police dog. That's a nice absolute best view of it, I think. That's what I was just thinking. That ain't the whole march. Look at that group down in there.
So many fleas as well, man.
Yeah.
Mad, yeah. Mad.
That big sign saying "We will not submit." That's fuck all compared to last year. It must be coming in groups. We're not sure if the police have seen us or not, so we're gonna try and get out of view. Yeah, the helicopter as well.
No way, that's the last way.
Could be.
Like a 7 card. Maybe like that way. I mean, if they spot us, then yeah, but I don't think they're for us.
Right, there is another big group of people coming across.
Hi, B&B. Welcome, welcome. I still thought there'll be a helicopters up there still. Pretty much where it's been the whole time.
So it's only another group. We've come up another few floors, or flights, should I say. Another big march coming through now. Right, we was bang on. That is the start of the official march. Look at the amount of flags there. Be careful on this, boys, it's really wobbly. This is insane.
Best views on the planet. Don't want to miss it.
The amount of people there. They just can't move in that crowd at all. Thousands of flags. Thousands.
Oh my days. Look at that. There are pieces.
Check this out, the worker don't even know we're here. We've got the best view in London here. There are so many people. Look at him, look. Fucking hell. Can't even see the end of it.
There ain't an end, mate. There ain't an end.
Starmer, the worst Prime Minister in history, it says. There's so many different flags here as well. In.
Up. On the news. Oh, we got another one up here as well.
You can get down the back alley if you're quick.
He's just starting to snow though, isn't he?
Yeah.
See them parrots?
Yeah, did you see that?
Two
Parakeets.
Yeah. They have it.
Nutter.
I think it's nearly time though, isn't it? To hit the other side. This is still going like mad. Yeah.
He took it with him. Huh?
I wish I bought a flag.
Yeah. Fair enough, bro. Another one. Fucking views of London today is insane. Told you it would happen, didn't I? All right, mate. They're looking at him, not us. Down there, mate.
Wait, he's climbing up. Look.
They're all climbing up. Right, we've been spotted up here by so many people, so we're going to have to try and make our way down. Mental. Getting even higher. Cheers, mate. Yeah, mate. Can I just say, this march has been coming past this building for about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour so far, and they're still coming. So when they say, oh, only a few thousand people attended, you're seeing it live in the flesh. There is thousands and thousands of people here. Scaling the roofs of London just to watch the march and show you guys what it looks like from up here. Now we've got to get down without getting caught. Don't know if it will happen, but we're going to try. The crowd's thinning out, so we all agreed it's probably best to go now. Right, last ladder, and we are down. All good, yeah?
Yeah,
We'll shut that as well. Can't shut it. It's quite high. Huh? I think we're all good.
We've done nothing wrong anyway.
I'm surprised more people didn't do it, to be fair.
It's not that side. I thought it was on both sides. I ain't gonna mess with it now. He's up in the bus stop.
My wife Nicola in the green and white for Wales, and myself I'm here as the Union. So we sing this song, no matter what they say to us, we know that this is the land of hope and glory.
I'm 4 minutes away! I'm so close! Go on, son, you fucking go!
What's up, man?
Video, let's go.
He sent us here knowing we would fail and sin, but that is for our own good. You are not crazy.
100%
You are not lazy. You are not imagining things. I can tell you they were either dead set against doing it or they were terrified. What made them heroes is they conquered their fear for what they had to do. The truth is, the rules have changed. Promises have been broken. Institutions have failed. Banks were rescued while families like yours weren't.
Going to share on a community group. Appreciate that, Shelley. I think I've been restricted a little bit.
Hello! from the United States of America. It is such an honor to be with you today. It is really an amazing thing to see you all stand up, and I come here to stand with you shoulder to shoulder because of people like Tommy and people like you that have shown the courage to speak and stand when so few will. Thank you. You have truly paid a price for refusing to ignore what is obviously happening all around us. You refuse to not see what's happening to our streets and to our daughters, to our women in the streets. And it means something as an American to see you stand. And I just want you to know there are millions of Americans all across the other side of the world that see you, hear you, and are praying for you and are standing with you today. I want to make it clear why I am. Thank you. I will tell you that I am here today, like you, not to stand against anything and hate, not to stand for hatred, but to stand for the most revolutionary idea in human history, that all men are created equal. And not because of a king or parliament says it, but because we are all endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. Those rights cannot be taken from us by government or religion. No ideology can take them away. They are life and liberty and the right to speak your mind and to speak truth. The right to worship or not worship according to your conscience. Equal justice under the law. These words come from our American Declaration of Independence, but they were born here on this soil. They were born here in England, the meadows of Runnymede with a Magna Carta. They were born in the English common law that said even the king is not above the law. In the covenant faith of the Scottish people, the stubborn independence of the freeborn Englishmen who said they will never bow to a tyrant. These are the principles that built the freest, most prosperous civilization the world has ever known. And Sharia law cannot abide by it. Sharia law cannot live side by side. It does not see all men that are created equal. It does not practice and protect the right to leave that faith or even criticize that faith. It does not grant equal dignity to every daughter and every son under the law. And where Sharia law advances as a parallel system, our hard-fought rights retreat. And history has shown it time and time again. Our shared failure on both sides of the Atlantic is that we forgot where our rights come from. We have treated liberty as something automatic, something in the air that we breathe, instead of the sacred inheritance that needs to be taught and defended and lived by each and every generation. But that forgetting has opened the door. But the good news is, the uniting hope is that it's not too late to remember. We can, beginning now, teach our children again that those God-given rights, those truths are what makes us free. We can demand that every person that comes to our shore, or the shores of any country in Western civilization, or those who are already here, that they must live under the same equal law that protects every citizen. One law, one standard of living, one standard for every man and every woman. And if we can do that, then we'll restore what made the West worth restoring and defending. Great Britain and the United States, we are not separate stories. We are not. We are branches of the same tree. The tree that is rooted in equality before God and the law. If we stand together on that foundation, not in anger, but in clarity, and the courage that you are showing today just for standing here, then our children will inherit not decline, but they will again inherit a safety, speak freely, and pursue happiness without fear. That is our fight. That is our inheritance. That is what will unite all of us and renew the West. I am so happy to see all of your flags all in front. We have been told that we should be ashamed. We are not ashamed of our heritage. We have learned from our mistakes. We are proud that our shared heritage changed the world, healed the world, and fed the world. And as our president, President Lincoln, once said, with malice toward none and charity toward all. Let us remember truly who we are. Raise your flags and raise your voices. As our President George Washington said at the beginning of our nation, let us raise a standard that the wise and the honest can repair. The event is in the hand of God. As the scriptures tell us, as for me and my house, we know who we serve. And as our current president, Donald Trump, likes, make England great again. God bless you. May God help us save our shared republics and civilization. God bless you. Thank you for standing.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. Next up, we have for too long been labelled as people talk. I always thought we were just a working class movement. We get called thugs, poverty background. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to a speaker, incredibly successful gentleman, runs a huge business, and they are everyone from the bottom to the top in Great Britain is pissed off. We've all had enough. The next speaker has helped a lot, making this day possible, so I want to give a round of applause in thanking him, because it wouldn't have happened without his support as well. So Gary Harvey, come up here, sir.
Right, good afternoon London, good afternoon England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales. Good afternoon to the whole of the United Kingdom. I truly love you and that's why I'm here today. I've taken the chance to put my head above the parapet for the sake of the business. The businesses in this country are on their knees at times with this current Prime Minister that we have. I'm fairly insulted to actually call him a Prime Minister. I want a little bit of participation by the audience. So I'm going to say a few things here. So I was quite intrigued when our Prime Minister, when he first got in, he turned up, had a sharp suit, he had his glasses, he had his brill-creamed hair, and then he continued on to be an absolute wet weed. What he decided to do was he'd go over and he made out there was going to be some sort of statesman for the United Kingdom. How wrong he was. He was a fucking embarrassment. And I'm sorry I swore there, but that's how I feel. Last year I got on the stage with 2 minutes. And I thank Tommy from the bottom of my heart for those 2 minutes, because I was throwing televisions out of the window every time I saw Sadiq Khan and I saw Starmer appear. That's what I like to hear. I want to hear a cheer when you like it, I want to hear a boo when you don't. So, he then sent over the king. He had to do something. He lost all credibility and has. And then we see Keir Starmer, right? Oh yes, oh yes. We we see Keir Starmer write the King's speech for him. And I watch and cringe as I see the King spitting that speech out and thinking, why am I here? Well, I wrote my own little bill that I would have had the King say in his speech. First thing he would have said is, no more DEI, no more ESG, no more identification. It's absolutely a travesty that we're actually considered that in business we can't look after people, that we need to have DEI and everything else. It's an absolute bloody insult. Now, the next thing is here, Keir Starmer and Miliband. They talk about net zero. I'm not talking about net zero, I'm talking about net.
Something is happening across this nation. People ask, what does a demonstration do? What difference does this make? See, since we started this, I've watched something develop in Britain. I don't know how many of you have seen this.
How many officers for
Young
one
men are
fucking
meeting.
man?
They're meeting in parks, they're supporting each other, they're praying together, and they're getting physically fit. Now I reached out to some of these men. I'll be honest with you, they're not political at all. I don't know if these gentlemen
20 police officers have just taken one man on film. Yeah, go fuck off. How much money does that cost today?
We look at Poland and you see tough men, don't you?
How much money?
You see men getting fit, you see physically fit men. And they're strong.
All of them people
We've lost our strength. We've lost our strength. And what I see developing in these parks across the UK, I see strength. I see real British men going back to their roots. Of strong men, of Christianity, of faith. Let me play you a little VT, ladies and gentlemen.
I bet he's getting battered back there now, isn't he?
This opportunity to speak about something that we're passionate about, and that's men helping other men. Ladies and gentlemen, around the country, you're going to see a movement up and down this country, in the parks, in the fields.
So I want to take a minute now. The RGC is not the Iranian people. The Iranian people are rich in culture and identity.
Fuck this shit. Boy, what has he done? Yo, Keith, what did you do? What did he do? Oh, she did it with the Palestine people.
In Iran, get that flag on the stage.
You fucking cunt!
Let me see a round of applause.
What's this from? What are you doing?
All them lads are one little kid with glasses. All them lads are one little kid. You fucking scumbag. One little fucking fool for you.
I'm going off with you on ya. Puppies! This is called Puppies!
One man, look! All for one man!
Kids, mate. It's a kid.
Yes, a kid.
It's a heavy response for a minor, this, isn't it?
For one child. He's a child. For one kid. Look how you all.
How old are you, mate?
He's 18.
I'm not even kicking off this like chucking off. I'm being polite. That did seem like a very heavy response for one.
70564. 70564.
What are you pushing for, mate?
Well, I won't get to the bottom.
705, forward!
That ain't the British place. That is not the British place.
Big East.